Jordan, I guess, no longer the the Hornets owner.
What is this, episode 25?
25. Yeah, 25.
Been a while.
Been a minute.
Yeah. You went to Aruba and then, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. How was that?
It was fun. Hot as fuck. Too hot.
Too hot?
Yeah, but it was relaxing. It was like one of those vacations where it's like nice to get away.
Yeah.
From life for a little bit. It was one of those. It was like,
a good hot, not today hot.
Yeah. Or as like Monday, I felt it was worse.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Fucking AC doesn't work in my house, so I'm sweating in the basement.
Got the fans going.
Oof.
Fuck, dude.
No bueno.
How hot was it? Like 80s, 90s?
Yeah, it wasn't even the 90s today, but it just felt fucking really hot.
What were you talking about? Fuck, 80.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, that's right. So who's the new the minority owner, right? Of the Hawks is now the owner of the Hornets?
Yeah, I saw a guy break it down. All right. Oh, so back to Michael Jordan. So I guess they're saying that he actually owed a shit ton of money to a bunch of people, like gambling debts and shit.
Again?
And so that's how he paid it off.
He owed that much?
Yeah. So I guess it's like to a whole bunch of different. I gotta find the video and send it to you. But this guy was breaking it down. Was like, oh yeah, because some guy fronted him so much money, and he needed to pay it off.
That's got to be called a problem.
Yeah, no, he's got a gambling issue.
That's got to be called a problem.
But yeah, so I got to send that TikTok to you.
Yeah, send me that because I'm curious.
But he was breaking it down. It was like, a certain company.
How much dude's worth a lot of money. Like, you get to sell a team
for a team that sucked.
Right, like
it's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like he was probably just tired of being an owner.
Because you look at the was it Magic Johnson? Like he's just like the figurehead of the Dodgers, but it's like a massive group, you know?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like even when Jeter took over the Marlins for a little bit, he was like the
figure. Yeah, he was the face of it. Threw some money into it. Does he still have a stake, or he took his stake out?
I don't know, because I thought
he's on TV now, so I've always thought that if you had stake in a team,
so I don't. TV. Then I think he was working with the MLB too.
Right. Because he wasn't the president of baseball for the Marlins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Traded Giancarlo Stanton to the Yankees.
Also, weird. This kind of flew under the radar. Kind of similar conversation, but Dwayne Wade is also like a co-owner of the Jazz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, you must like what they're doing, though.
Yeah. They're fucking making money.
Danny Ainge. Trader Ainge.
Yeah. Fucking A. Speaking of trades, Grant Williams out of Boston. What are we thinking? First reactions. What do you got, Pat?
I mean, role players are always great. Always, you want them. But I don't know. Grant's. I mean, he's a part of a lot of winning teams, so that's always good. But I don't know. With Grant's pros, there's some cons. He shot the ball very well, especially from 3 this year. But I think he hurt them at times. Yes. Especially in the playoffs, and I think he wanted out. So, I think these guys got to realize the grass isn't always greener when you leave. When you're in a good situation, you know your role. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then with the Mavs, you don't even know what you're going to get because the Mavs, their offense is going to be great, but their defense, they didn't really do anything defensively.
So, Mavs, what do you think the collapse? Like, what was it? Was it really just Kyrie and Luka just not getting in sync soon enough to make a push to the playoffs, or do you think they're doomed?
So Luka and the Mavs started off really hot.
Yeah.
And Luka was hurt for a while. So that's when the collapse started. And I think it's just a combination of not really a lot of defensive depth on that roster. And then you got 2 guys who are ball dominant trying to figure out how to play together mid-season. You just throw them together, So I think it will mesh well better this year. And I'm shocked that Kyrie didn't find a new team.
I thought he would, yeah.
But No, it'll be interesting. I think the offense is going to be there again, but defense, because you got Kyrie's not the best defensively, and guess what? Luka's not the best defensively either.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, we know that. Should
the
be
Mavs will be
interesting.
interesting.
The West is stacked again, dude.
Yeah. Oh, West is always stacked, no
Fucking
matter
crazy,
what.
dude. Like, and now you have Harden probably gonna be going to LA Clippers.
Yeah, you don't even know what's
Like,
going to happen.
what other team's gonna be in the running? Because it seems like LA wants him, kind of just like how Lillard wants to go to the Heat.
They're
but
talking a little Knicks action too.
that time of year again.
No, honestly, if there's a player that they can get, I think Harden's going to be that player. They do have a lot of assets to
But
get.
do they give up their future for Harden? Can't do that, right?
Oh, it's the Knicks.
That's true. That's the
That's how they roll.
That's what the Carmelo
That's how
Anthony.
Look how fast they gave up on Obi Toppin.
Dude, that was.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that.
And they're like, "Ooh, you're done." Which the big problem with that team, like Randall's good enough to get you to the playoffs, but you need someone better than
You need a playmaker in the playoffs.
Randall. You know.
I hear you. Fucking. So what about Lillard? Going to Heat?
Lillard. He wants Heat. That's the only team he wants. But
and I heard other teams like putting out of the running because that's all they worry about.
so he said he doesn't want to come to Boston, but I think Boston's the one team that can offer the package that the Trailblazers want, whether it's Brogdon or maybe Jaylen Brown, maybe even.
No, really?
Yeah, but if you can keep Jaylen Brown and get Damian Lillard, oh my God, you got to do that. I'm sorry, got to go all in. But no, what other teams were they talking? Knicks for Damian Lillard as well. Heat, but he really wants to go, which I don't understand. You go to the Heat, dude. They just lost 2 key role players. They have Caleb Martin still, but they lost Max Strus and who's the other one? Gabe Vincent. And so you lost a lot of depth, and then you're gonna have to trade even more depth to get Damian Lillard. So it's gonna be your starting 5, and then a whole bunch of
like the Suns last year,
auto-generated NBA 2K players.
CPU.
You know, which don't get me wrong. There's one team in the league that can develop players is the Heat.
Like if you think about it,
amazing.
Like look about what they did when they had the big 3, right? Like Norris Cole.
Yeah. Oh, they developed players.
Mario Chalmers
Hassan Whiteside came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So
they have trash after 2 seasons.
They always have a good farm system for sure.
Yeah, they know how to develop their guys.
Yeah.
Like Max Strus was a Celtics first.
Yep.
Celtics cut him. Boom. Look at that. Thrives.
I will say the Lakers getting Gabe Vincent's kind of lethal.
The Lakers made a lot of good moves.
A lot of good moves. Like
really, their bench got so much better.
I feel like for once, no one's really talking about that move, like their moves this offseason.
They retain Russell, which if Russell comes, even you plug him in the 5 or plug him in the starting 5, or if he comes off the bench, that's insane. You got Austin Reeves, who everyone was saying after that playoff performance he was going to get overpay. You got him for like $14 million a year. That's insane. I thought the Spurs were going to be the one team to overpay for him, but no. Yeah, that was a steal. They who else did they keep? Jackson Hayes and Taurean Prince. That's what the 2 I was thinking.
Yeah.
Those are fucking great moves.
Oh, and they got Cam Reddish too.
Yes.
And I heard they were trying to get Caruso again.
Yeah, no, they're stacking up the bench to make one final push with Braun.
Oh, Bamba, man. Damn. He fell off, eh?
Yeah. I think he's on Chicago now, honestly.
Oh, shit. So they're still paying all these players? So they're still paying Mo Bamba, Carmelo, Avery Bradley, Jared Dudley.
Who, Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Like $2 million.
My favorite thing in sports is when the athletes defer the payments. So it's like they're still getting paid. Like KG's still getting paid.
Yep.
That's awesome. I love that shit. Like Bobby Bonilla Day or whatever.
Yep. But Rick DiPietro of the Islanders.
So smart because it's like, all right, if I get it all right now, then I'm not going to get, But if you're getting like installed payments where you're like, oh, I'm getting $10 million this year for being retired. Okay. Sign me up.
I'll do that. Damn, bro. That's a good
almost like a passive income.
Pretty much. Like, what did Bobby Bonilla get?
Oh,
he gets like 1.2 mil every year on July 1st.
Bobby Bonilla.
2023, no, 2031, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Smart.
Very smart. Good agents. Good agency right there. Gets working the business. What other NBA moves? Oh, Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal, the Suns.
Suns?
They're they're constructing a roster with what they got money wise, but Suns are going to be a problem. But
just gonna say it.
In the regular season, they're going to be a problem. Playoffs, when you need depth, it's going to be exposed again.
I'm just gonna say it. Is Bradley Beal even that good?
We don't know. He's only played on that team, so
Bradley Beal even that good?
we can't 100% say that.
Right?
It's a hot take. Now you got 3 really good shooters, so it's like someone's got to take a back seat a little bit. So see who it is.
I see what they do with Ayton too, and they move him.
Yeah, so they're probably looking at, oh my god, so much money just tied up in 4 guys.
I saw something. It was like the Suns, Clippers, Warriors. There's another team that had like over $300 million in their guys or whatever, even more, maybe even more. And then like the whole other NBA teams was like less.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Crazy.
That's insane.
One team's over 160. Oh, the Suns. They're over 165 million luxury tax.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Don't give a fuck.
They turned off the cap.
That's fine. Yeah, they did what you did in Madden.
Fuck yeah, every year, baby.
Everyone, the highest player
besides the quarterback.
History. Yeah,
he was always a backup third-string quarterback. Dennis Dixon, how we doing? Yeah. Xbox 360.
Everyone's 99 on defense.
Do you remember I had you said to take pictures of the saving the file?
So we know which one's which.
Sometimes on Snapchat, it'll fucking just be a random Madden thing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Because we both have 2 different franchises, and we would have to save under
like, well, which
one was
one
ours.
playing?
Yeah. That was awesome.
That was a good time. Simpler times. The Nuggets, they lost they lost somebody. Bruce Brown. Yeah.
Key guy. Off the bench, especially helped out in the playoff run. So, but he got $20 million from friggin' Nuggets. Just couldn't pay him. They wanted him, but they couldn't pay $20 million a year for him.
Couldn't afford him. What about Fred VanVleet out of Toronto?
That's correct. Rockets, I don't know what they're doing. It's insane.
Yeah, right? It's weird.
Dude, Fred VanVleet, you paid someone who is not like shooting the ball wise. His percentages are going down. Shot like 30. I think he shot like 39% from the field last season. Didn't average 20 points as one of the main guys. Like Pascal Siakam's probably number 1, but he's number 2. His shooting numbers are going down. It's insane. You come into the league.
Just that veteran presence, you know.
No, yeah, I get that, but then you're paying him so much money. You know, where I feel like not a lot of teams were offering that, so you didn't even have to offer like, what was it, $40 million a year?
Yeah,
that's insane. I don't know. Rockets, that was a weird move, especially when you already have 2 guards, young guards, like Kevin Porter Jr., who loves to shoot the ball, Jalen Green, who loves to shoot the ball, and dry hump his teammates.
Allegedly.
See those videos?
I did not.
There's 2 now.
Oh,
he's going to town.
Is this on Twitter?
Doing it. There's like joking.
Is this another Dwight Howard?
Dude, there's
situation?
So I'll give you a distinction. There's 2 different. Like, there's jokingly humping your friends, and then there's what he did, and that was he was going to town.
Why was this like during games and shit?
I think this was this was I think college days. I want to say. It's funny they traded the guy who was a part of it, Josh.
That's pretty funny.
Something.
That's pretty funny. Jalen Green. What would that be under in Twitter?
Just look up Jalen Green video.
Okay. Yo. Hey, yo. What the?
Yeah, there's,
the second one.
Brother.
All right.
Hey. It's 2023. You do what you want, but brother.
Different strokes for different folks.
But you get my distinction. There's like jokingly humping your friends, and then there's that like huge goal.
The second one I thought was worse than the first one.
First one was pretty bad.
First one was very bad, but then the second one.
This is coming from 2 guys who wrestle each other in college.
Yeah. They got that guy missionary. or whatever position
Laying down the
calls.
smack down.
Laying the smacker down.
Yep.
In the green pie. Wow, so that happened, eh?
Yeah.
That's what's happening in Houston. You got Ime Aduku and fucking Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet's joined that party now. He's really gonna be fleeting it up.
Yep.
In the van. So Houston, eh? Pelicans, are they gonna move Zion?
I don't know. It's looking.
I feel like it's a mid-season trade.
I don't know. I don't think anyone really wants him. To be honest with you. You got to deal with
porn star girl doesn't even want him.
Yeah, you got to deal with the porn star harassing him, and then you got to deal
with.
with.
What a segue! Talk about Jalen Green, how big his teammates, the fucking porn stars in New Orleans.
And then you got an overweight player who can't stay on the court, who's very good but won't stay.
Allegedly.
So.
Waste the potential. That's terrible.
Fucking tough.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the Pelicans are just like, what an off season. What a season, and then what an off season.
What a downfall. What a downfall, dude.
It's only just begun.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Michael Rubin white party? Whiteout party?
Oh no. But I knew some people that did. They were funny.
What?
Listen to this story. So jiu-jitsu, it's like a bunch of cops.
Cops?
It's a cop school, pretty much.
All right, I'm moving.
Bar
stools.
So they
standing up now.
Hell yeah. They one guy has a security company out pretty much in the Hamptons, so they get hired to do events and stuff. So a lot of the jiu-jitsu guys that I do jiu-jitsu with were security at the party. So they're all posting pictures of like their scenes from like work in the event, which is pretty cool to see.
Oh shit.
So when I go there tomorrow, I can't wait to see what stories they got.
Yeah.
But there was some stars, dude.
Yeah, and then there was Grant Williams.
Grant Williams was there?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. I just saw Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian, Joe Burrow, who was looking pretty spiffy. Grew his hair out.
What do you think?
What's that?
What do you think satanic ritual shit went down?
Not as bad as Bohemian Grove, for sure. But a
But
whiteout party makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of cocaine was there. It was white.
Had to have been.
Had to be a lot
Just
of
like in the White House.
Yeah. Also, like, there's a lot of people there that like you wouldn't like. I don't see Jay-Z in the same room as like Kim Kardashian,
Grant Williams,
or no, I'm saying Michael Rubin looks like an average Joe, but then it has all these friends. It's like, what? Haiti was there.
Yep.
Everybody was there. Was Stephen A. Smith there?
Actually, you just saw like me casually in there. Like, what? How would people react? They'd be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Pat Moore and Hasbulla was there.
Hasbulla was there?
No, I wish.
Oh, that'd been awesome.
That would have been great.
He's in trouble though right now, isn't he?
For speeding. I think he's out of jail.
No, I saw something about him beating a cat or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I might be making that up.
I don't know. Maybe. Could you imagine animal abuse? Although, speaking of animal abuse, Brittany Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' wife, spent the day with the dolphin and PETA, whatever they call themselves.
Oh, PETA, you know, fuck PETA. They're the biggest fucking frauds ever. Shut the fuck up, PETA.
Love it. Get them.
All right.
Get them.
No. The amount of shit that you guys do, and then you preach about not harming animals, shut the fuck up.
Get them. Oh, Jack Harlow was there?
Yep.
Little baby was there? Robert Kraft and Tommy 12? OBJ? DJ Khaled? CJ Stroud for whatever reason. DeMar Hamlin? Maybe the
Portnoy
real
action. You heard about Portnoy's incident with that party, right?
No.
So like 2 years ago he was invited, and then so he brought.
Oh yeah, wait, why wasn't he there? He lives out
there.
there.
So he brought his girl Silvana.
Right.
And then Silvana's, I guess she had a family down, so she was trying to bring her sister, and then Michael Rubin was like, no more extras. So Portnoy was like, all right, I'm not coming to your party anymore.
Fucking love Portnoy. I fucking
And then,
love Portnoy.
so that stemmed from now Portnoy's banned. He's not invited anymore.
I fucking love Portnoy, dude. Dude, he's you know what it is? Like he, as much as he's an asshole sometimes, he just sticks up to like what he sticks to. So I respect the fuck out of that. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really sell out for much.
Except a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, but we could talk off record that way. Coach Doug's no longer with Barstool Sports. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. ESPN massacred layoffs.
Oh yeah.
Destroyed.
A lot of surprising people get like.
I saw a tweet. It was like, now it's just NBA generated analysts now.
Pretty much talking about LeBron James. Something he's been talking about for how many years?
It's insane. And then I love how Stephen A. Smith's like, I'm in trouble too. You're probably the safest person in that network, dude.
I'll be honest. Hot take. I don't know the last time I watched actual ESPN programming other than sporting. Besides,
I'll flick by it. I'm not staying to watch it.
I haven't watched SportsCenter in maybe 10 years. No, all right. Yeah, 10 years. Haven't watched Pardon My Interruption in like 10 years. Around the Horn, never enjoyed that show. No. SportsCenter, no, as I said that before.
SportsCenter before school.
Scott Van Pelt when it's like on after. Yeah, before school was clutch.
Before school was top notch.
Eating the Wheaties because they advertise the Wheaties.
Sports Nation with Michelle Beadle and Colin Howard.
That was the best. Even with the addition of Michelle Beadle and Marcus Spears, I believe the individual name was. No, Marcus Riley.
Yes.
That was a good addition because he replaced Colin. Michelle Beadle. Used to have a crush on Michelle Beadle.
Oh.
Back in like 2010 when Sports Nation was at its peak. And then she got let go. I was pissed. They let go of Rachel Nichols.
All for Pat McAfee, dude.
Allegedly, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
He's a sellout, supposedly.
Well, he was the reason why 30 people lost their jobs. So right? I hope you can sleep well at night.
Right. Like he's making the decisions. Like I'll be honest. Like I was surprised they let go of Susie Colbert.
Yeah, that was how many years was that? Oh my
27.
God. 27. And then I love how people. So, who's in America? Who's like the number one probably demographic that enjoys sports? Probably, safe to say, white males.
But like, what sport though?
No, but I'm saying like in general, like in this country, there's a lot more white males that enjoy sports than any other demographic. So. It just gets frustrating when people like Pat McAfee is going to get hired, and then they're like, "Oh, they're just appealing to like frat white boy culture." And it's like, well, that's who watches sports, So it's like you gotta go. Like you just saw what happened with Bud Light, right? Yep. Like you kind of have to play into your demographic a little bit, like that in Barstool. It's just like white frat boys, but you got to play into what so you can make money. Like
you got big because white frat boys.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you're gonna play into what is making you money, right or wrong or whatever you want to say. But like, you can't really. It's a business at the end of the day. Like,
I think a lot of people where it stems from with the McAfee thing, it's probably that too. A lot of that hate. It's also that like the culture of ESPN, like the belief that ESPN is their way with their political views, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like how they backed LeBron with the whole China thing and all this stuff, and like the like commenting on political stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of put a lot of people off from ESPN. Like when they started talking about the political stuff, that's when I kind of got turned off from them, just because it's like I go to watch sports to get away from all that shit in the news, right? Like if I wanted to watch the political stuff, I watch all the other news channels that are covering that, all that negative bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I go here to see, what's somebody hitting in the baseball, or what's the top 10? What's Stephen A's takes on this contract situation? Like he has the insider knowledge, right? But now it's what's Stephen A. Smith's takes on yada 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 that was shown on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't give a fuck.
It's like hearing Joy Taylor talk about how Jeff Saturday got that job because of favoritism and white
That was
privilege.
that
And
was
then,
such an annoying
but
thing.
but let's not talk about how she got her job being
Yeah.
the sister of a professional NFL
Mhm.
player named Jason Taylor, who was a defensive end.
Yeah,
You know, it's like that's shit. That annoys me.
it's
Like
annoying.
you're telling me Jason Taylor didn't help you at all
Right.
getting a job at or
Is he
where's
working
she
at
work?
ESPN?
Was she
Fox.
at
Sorry,
Fox. Yeah.
because she's Colin Coward's. I don't know, he
Yes.
keeps intertwining with these girls. It's a little weird in my opinion. But I digress. But they're gonna have but like the thing is like they're following all those people, and they're gonna hire Shannon Sharp
Yeah, he's gone now.
from Fox.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go to ESPN probably.
Well, they'll love him. He loves LeBron.
Also, why like how is Booger McFarland still on fucking ESPN? How are you gonna let that guy go, but you let like a guy like Steve Young or Matt Hasselbeck go?
Exactly.
Someone with actual football knowledge?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. But the Pat McAfee show, like, am I excited about it? No, not really. But
Yeah, you're his number one stan.
do I think what he did was cool? Absolutely. But I don't know. It takes away from what the show was.
Hey, you got to enjoy what you have while you still have it.
Exactly.
And there's not many people did what he could do, you know, at the end of the day. Say what you want to say.
Do you think he got too I wouldn't say greedy is the word, but like too aggressive? Like you think he should just stick to what like the YouTube
I think
thing?
he should just stick with what he's
Yeah. Like because
But-
he was even saying leading up to the announcement was, oh, this is gonna be like the history books type of thing. Like, not really.
like you're gonna see how I look at it is I see ESPN benefits from it. I don't see how Pat McAfee that's
the only
that's
thing
the
where
only
I see
thing I don't
right.
see.
I the only see how I see McAfee benefiting it is from a show standpoint with getting the access to the NBA, NFL footage
Mhm.
and like their connections. But like you got all those followers and viewers from not having all that.
Yep.
And not having all those connections. Like you saw guys like Sham Sharani make a name for himself by like being on that show. Even though it's an NFL based show. You saw like Ian Rappaport, right? Like you only saw him on NFL Network, but seeing him on McAfee show, you're like, I should kind of like this dude. He's just not a robot sitting behind a computer with a backdrop. You know what I mean? Kind of like what the whole Shefty lore is. But now you're gonna get that with the McAfee thing, right? You see actual NFL players from other networks, right? Like Jordan Schultz. He's probably not the best NFL insider, but he's not going to be on ESPN programming. That's like the downside of the show.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I agree with your statement that ESPN only gains from it, not McAfee.
Yeah, it's just bizarre.
You know, and plus I also feel like you had the FanDuel deal that like I don't know. What do I know?
Bizarre.
What do I know? I can see that show within a year not being around. Yeah, you got it, brother. Take your time. I will look at the New England Patriots banner from 2003 and the More Irish Pub. Let's go. Pardon the interruption. Is brought to you by this blender bottle. It's the best H2O. Protein powders, electrolytes, liquid IV. Swipe up for 20% off my promo code.
We're sponsored?
Blender bottle.
Oh yeah, a couple guys that I went to high school with 10 years ago said, "Oh, you had a podcast. Keep it going."
Fuck
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
I don't know if they're
I get that. I get that all the time.
yanking my chain. I don't give a shit. We'll keep it going.
I get that all the time. I'll be out in the town. Like, yo, good shit on the podcast. Like, let's go. Keep it up. I'll keep doing it.
How about we get a little more views, please?
A little more views. If you could like, subscribe, and share, perfect.
Exactly.
Smash that like button.
Or
we should record one in Montauk.
Oh yeah,
We should. That would be cool.
Let's do it.
That'd be cool.
We say that every year, but we should
like
actually.
4 or 5 of us now. Is Kyle going?
Yep. He's driving.
Oh shit, that's right.
He's driving.
Taking you down.
Pump. Yeah.
So you're driving to him, and then he's driving around.
Yeah.
Let's go. But I'm pumped for Montauk. I'm pumped for the fight card we got.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really excited about.
We won't be able to watch it. No fighting in my bar.
Oh yeah, we're not going there.
Remember last year those two like 18-year-olds where me and you were getting really animated in our UFC talk? Remember that?
I don't.
It was we were waiting for pizza. Rizzy and Kyle wanted to pick it up, and me and you were talking about UFC, and we were like
Oh yeah,
shadow boxing. Like, what bar you guys in tonight? And me and you were like, what?
yeah. Holy shit, we were like the back. We were like next to the car or whatever. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Fucking different world out there.
We were just like, what?
What? I found a cool burrito spot out there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really good burritos.
Oh,
Right,
so we're in.
we'll hit that up.
Definitely.
But is it Friday to Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure. So we'll do something fun for that weekend for sure. Dude, what about Ultimate Fighter? You watching the highlights?
Didn't watch any of it, but heard it was really bad, so I'm glad I didn't watch any of it.
McGregor really doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wonder how much they paid him. He's like not even in it, right?
He's like doesn't show up, and like when he does, he's like, Donna doesn't really care.
He's 0-6, right?
0-6, and then he just had a blow up with Chandler yesterday. He was like,
"Oh, what happened?"
I'll play it. It was pretty funny.
I hope
Chandler he was like, oh, they're not fighting. I don't think he's ever gonna fight again, in my opinion. Let's see. He was like, oh, pretty good for the Bellator coaches. That's what McGregor said, which is a great line. Let's see. As I can't find this account. There we go.
Stack them up, not against me or nothing. Good job. Great work.
Can you hear it?
Not against me or not, Michael, yeah? Some of these kids are in the UFC before you're in the UFC. So don't be start trying to say you got this and that. As long as you show up for them, maybe if you show up for them, break your nose, you little fool. Yeah, what little Bellator take, you little take, you want to... Oh, we gonna do this? We gonna fight right now? Get out of my way. Get out.
Dana's running to the ring to get in there and break it up.
Push me. I'm ready to fight right there if it goes down. Come on, get out of here, you two. Hey, we're gonna keep stacking them up, baby. We're gonna keep stacking them up. Show up for my team. I'm happy I got in because they were trying to filter this thing about the weigh-ins, right? I'm sorry you guys are on that team.
Wow. Good for Hey, I love McGregor, but good for Chandler.
Yeah.
He shows up.
Yeah.
He hates that fucking guy, that one guy.
What's
his name? That one fighter that's annoying the shit out of Chandler. He's like, oh, can we like watch some film? And Chandler is like clearly like just getting.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
I skimmed through it.
He's the one fighter that trains with John Kavanaugh.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting annoyed by him.
I think because I don't know if Chandler's like timid because of like how he trains with Kavanaugh. He doesn't want to give him too much.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be it. You know what's crazy about that show? Although here's my thing. I think the concept is poor because you have vets versus prospects. But if the prospects were good, they beat the vets. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's almost like a blue chip. It's like a blue chip thing.
Yeah. No.
Like, I don't know. People are saying it's like, oh, that's such a terrible concept. Yes, because that you will get those lopsided like contests, but like
the
also
whole point is to make a star. You know what I'm saying?
Like the prospect beating a UFC event sells so much better than a UFC event beating a prospect.
See, you know they should. Yeah, no, they should have done like I think a little mix and match.
I think they should have done 4 prospects, 4 vets. On each team.
Yeah, no,
8 guys. That's how you should have done it. Even it out. Where you still have, it's like you could have a vet versus a vet, prospect versus prospect, vet versus prospect, vice versa, whatever.
Exactly. But like McGregor, dude, you gotta, shit I hate about that is like you're now fucking so rich, but you were in that same point at your career where you needed guidance, and you can do so much for these guys, and give them that guidance, and then you're just not showing up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I understand. I don't know how much maybe UFC didn't even give you that much money to do this, and that's why you're rebelling. But I don't know. Like that's the fighters are getting that's not
getting
fair.
They get
and then you can't cry about them being 0-6 when you don't help them at all.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's also like it's a skewed show too because it's how short it's filmed and like how many fights they film. Because like how they do it is like they film multiple fights like in a day or a night
Yeah.
rather, and then like the next day type of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I thought the season was gonna be much better, a little bit more
That was gonna
Connor versus Chandler.
be, like a
everything.
savior a little bit, but
Yeah, kind of. This might have to be the nail in the coffin for the show. I just think the concept
sucks.
is also very outdated too.
no, it's just like you got to do more. Got to do more stars. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Well,
I think they had a good. No, they had a good with this. They had the right thing in mind with this one. It just didn't pan out. But like, if you had like when Volk fights Islam, if you had them two going, that'd be awesome.
yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, like get some like high level, even like John Jones doing it. But you're
Yeah.
not gonna get these guys because they're so fucking.
Well, they had Volk versus Ortega. That was actually a pretty good season.
Yeah.
When they would fuck with each other, where they
I want to see Ortega come back.
yeah, whenever his shoulder heals up, towards rotator cuff.
They're fucking roasting him. Was it Paulo Costa?
Oh, that was funny. Somebody put a thing up. It was like Ortega next to Tracy Cortez. It was like what people think Ortega fumbled, and then next to the picture, and then the picture next to it was him guillotining Volk. He was like, "What do you?"
Oh yeah, no, I saw that one. Yeah. And then someone posted like Brian Ortega down bad, and it's just like all his Twitter likes, and it's just
Oh,
like,
I saw that. Yeah, the fucking
bikini chick
savage.
girls like
Savage.
Yeah.
Savage. Fucking Ortega, or no, the Ortega Volk season, back to that for a bit. Volk's coach was fucking, this is during the COVID year.
Mm.
So Volk's coach took the Ortega's COVID test, shoved it up his ass, and then put it back.
Oh no.
The film crew like stopped it. Like
Yeah.
they didn't let him take that test.
Yeah, obviously.
But like those are the shenanigans like we should have got out of like Connor and Chandler.
Yes.
Like that's what you kind of expected. Was those
Yeah.
back and forth.
Like at least Connor
mental
fucking with
warfare.
Chandler the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, but now it's
Stupid.
Chandler fucking with McGregor.
Sucks.
Go
What do
back
you
to
think of-
Chandler.
What do you think about this card this weekend?
Oh, great card.
Great card.
On the top, Volk Yair is going to be a really good fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be. That's
think-
why I stayed away betting from it. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I love Volk, but yeah,
I think Volk.
he's
in
on a
4
hot
rounds.
streak.
Volk in
Huh?
4. Volk in 4. I think
Yeah.
that one.
I
But I
like
think Yair's going to surprise Volk. I think a little bit though.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
I
gonna
just
be.
think-
It's not going to be as one-sided.
I think Volk is just on this like crazy run right now, where
Yeah.
it's like he's
The
just
thing
gonna go out there and prove that he's the best. You know,
The thing with
pound for
Yair,
pound.
he's just so like unpredictable with his kicks, his combinations, to where that could cause some damage to Volk because like Volk is so center lined, and then when he sees those other shots, that's what's going to be interesting because Yair's not. He just throws crazy shit.
Mm.
So it's like you're going to see a combination. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And then Moreno versus Pantoja, which nobody's really talking about, but that's
But
going to be a really good fight. Pantoja's beaten Moreno twice already.
So that's gonna be Moreno's also on a tear, where you know,
Yeah.
but no, he's beating him same kind of like Alex Pereira and Izzy a little bit. Does he have his number or does he not have his number? We'll see.
Yeah, I hope Moreno does. I like that kid a lot.
Nah, he's good. He's like he's kind of like a Wonder Boy Thompson. He's just like a really good person that you can tell.
The video I love him the most. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow,
Yeah.
but one day I will be champion.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
That's what he said. Yeah. I love his Lego collection.
Oh, and I saw some videos. He was on Tough, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then who was he training with? Fuck, he was training with one of the two Tough athletes. I forget who it was. Fuck. And it's not Faber, is it? No, it wasn't Faber. Fuck.
Was it a let's see, Tough 24.
Can you tell me? I'm gonna be like,
Oh, Henry Cejudo?
yes. Who's Henry
Right.
Cejudo fighting in that?
No, Henry Cejudo was coaching.
Yeah, no. Who's the other coach?
Oh, let's see. Joseph Benavidez.
Yeah, so I think he ends up on Benavidez' team, right?
I
I
so.
think. Yeah. And then so they're training, Cejudo and him train together. And then so you should see the look on his face when it's like a first round draw and Marino gets picked, and he's like, "Oh fuck."
Did Henry Cejudo betray Brandon Marino? Is that one?
Yeah. And it's just like, fuck. It looks so bad because he trained with him. And then Marino ended up getting kind of like screwed low-key.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. I never knew that.
Yeah. So I saw that clip. But no, Marino's just a good guy. Love to see him win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great guy. Same with Bobby Knuckles versus Duplessis.
Yep. Whitaker. I like Whitaker in that.
Yeah, I like Whitaker in that.
We'll see 100% oxygen.
Allegedly.
Duplessis.
Allegedly. Don't know how much that helps.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because your muscles just gas out. Whatever then.
Whitaker's.
Oh, dude, he's such a tear, dude.
Yeah. Without Izzy, he would be the king, man.
Still, right? Like,
mm-hmm.
I've never seen anybody beat Yoel Romero like the way he did twice.
Yep.
Fucking crazy. Especially the first time when Romero blew out Whitaker's legs with that sidekick.
Yep.
And still fought the way he fought. I thought Romero won that second fight though, but still doesn't matter. And who else is on that card? We got it's actually a really good card too. Robbie Lawler's last fight.
Robbie Lawler, Nico Price.
Yeah.
Lawler, heavy underdog.
ESPN. Really?
Underdog. I picked the parlay, UFC parlay.
Yeah.
Bo Nickel got voided. That was my first leg.
That's good.
Got voided because they changed opponents. I have Lawler winning. Who else? Whitaker and then Marino. That's my parlay.
I like that. I like that.
543. We'll see.
All very likely happening. Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. That's gonna be a fight.
What'd you say?
Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
That Jalen Turner's gonna win that one. Who else? You have the
poor Dan Hooker.
Yeah, literally.
Just feel like he breathes and gets hurt.
He had that fight with Poirier where he was like on the cusp of just getting over that ledge.
Yep.
Dustin didn't quit, and that was it. Just fell. That's how dude. That's why fighting is so fucking interesting like that. Like you can have a guy such on the cusp and like one loss. That's it. You know what I mean?
Crushes you. You're done.
Crazy. Just breaks you.
That's insane.
Jim Crute and Alonzo Menefield. That's a good fight at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
That's to kick off the prelims. That's a good fight. Oh, and Della Mandalena. He's fighting. He has a last minute replacement, but that dude's killer. That's a good fight. Wow. It's gonna be a good card. That's gonna be a good card. I like it. Who do you like?
For which one?
Bo Nickel versus that guy.
I like Nickel.
That's gonna be interesting.
Gotta go with him.
It's giving me when O'Malley fought that guy.
Yeah.
5 days.
Or
Tristan Mahutu, whatever his name was, from Boston.
You mean the Pride of Milford, Massachusetts?
Yes. He's from Milford.
Destroyed.
Just a punching
His
bag
face was like.
Dude, you know what I find crazy? And I hope have this kind of speculated correctly. Is like they get all these guys in like 5 days notice, but yet here we are like, oh, Connor has entered the USADA pool for 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, so like were these guys just like in the pool because the UFC gave them a call and was like, hey, we're a prospect.
Yeah.
Short term. So
probably that.
Right? I hope that's right, because then like
or there's a loophole where it's like emergency, we can grab this guy. You know,
nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Like you saw the emergency, like to keep the show running, we need another guy. Don't test him.
Nobody knows, dude.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Insane.
Nobody knows.
McGregor, start testing your test.
Get off the TRT.
Yeah. You got to slowly do it. Don't do it crazy, but
get off the TRT, brother.
And don't do coke with random girls in bathrooms.
We did miss that, yes. That was the next day from our other podcast. Well, I think that got dropped.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man?
Who knows? Yeah, I'm not getting into that one.
Happens once, happens twice.
Yeah.
Where we're getting dicey, man.
Well, that's what happens. Fucking crazy, dude. What are the NHL free agency happened?
Whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Whole
Happened.
bunch of players. Bruins lost Bertuzzi. Sad. But he got paid. Maple Leafs, $5 million. Woo.
Yeah. Crazy.
I love how we're like, $5 million. Whoa. And then look at the NBA. Dylan Brooks got like $80 million for 2 years.
And the guy from the Kings got like $205 million. Also, thank you for bringing that back up. Quick question for you. So Jordan only made $98 million in his career.
Yep.
A 15-year career. You have guys in like their 5th years making 200 max deals.
Yep.
How much money do you think Jordan would have made in today's cap space?
LeBron, whatever LeBron ends up making.
I think he gets more.
Yeah.
I think like you sign him to like Pat
Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes type of deal for Jordan.
Yeah. Well,
after the first three-peat, you sign that dude to a 10-year, $500 million deal.
Then friggin' LeBron got like a lifetime deal from Nike for like $1 billion. So you would match that at least.
Did you see the new? Did you see the Jordan doc? Not doc, sorry, The Last Dance, obviously, but the Jordan movie, Air Jordan.
No.
Matt Damon. I highly recommend watching it.
I heard it was pretty good. Yeah.
It's really good, and it like Jordan, he makes it out better than LeBron. Even though LeBron has a lifetime deal.
Yeah.
But Jordan is the first player to get gratuity on all the name sale, like the name like image deal.
Oh damn.
Jordan. So then they explain that.
That's awesome.
And they do a good job because the guy, like, they have an actor play Jordan, but you never see Jordan's face. You only see Jordan's parents. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They keep the lore of like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a good movie. If you and your girl have been doing like a weekend or one movie, good movie. Yeah. It even got me going because they got me going to the back of the Last Dance episode where they covered the shoe deal and how much of it was like legit in the movie is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so Jordan would have topped out $500 million. That's how much I would have given him.
Definitely. Yeah. What else you got?
WWE Money in the Bank was this weekend.
Good, bad, ugly?
It was pretty good. WWE's on fire right now.
I saw Logan Paul and Ricochet fighting each other.
Oh, they had a botched spot. They would do a Spanish fly.
Yeah.
From the top rope, but Paul was like on the ground.
Oh,
and
no.
like kind of bailed out on the spot, and then Ricochet was like, "Fuck no, I'm a professional, bitch. We're doing this shit." Did it, and then like fucking Logan Paul just landed face first into the mat on the through the table.
Dude, Paul, guys say
Paul's good.
Paul's good.
Paul's good.
He fucking goes.
He's good, dude.
Goes for it all.
He takes the bumps. He's good.
Yeah.
And now they're setting up Ricochet versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar happened. Roman Reigns. I'm just still not a fan of Roman Reigns. I just can't get into that whole fucking character. Just can't do it. Can't get behind it. I know Riz, if you're watching and listening, I know that's your boy. Can't do it. Who else? That's pretty much it. Oh, LA Knight didn't win it. Should have won it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a thing where he's like, he lost 23 matches in a row, and his like popularity's through the roof.
The roof, yeah, it's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was from like it's like 6-month period, but like he still got so over.
Crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, so cool. That's the best part about it. That's like I consider this like my third run of watching WWE. Like I had my first run, then college is kind of my second run, then I stopped after college a little bit.
Yeah.
And then now I'm kind of getting back into it. But like this time I'm appreciating the organic crowd reaction.
Yeah.
This time I'm like, wow, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like Cody Rhodes came out, everybody was singing his song, like just that feeling that it's probably going through his head right now. That's holy shit. Like you have awesome. X amount of thousands of people singing the song that you created for your character. And then like people doing your catchphrases, like just how cool that is.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's gonna be so sick. Even though it's a male soap opera, but still.
Exactly. 100%.
It's so good. And now like the UFC and WWE just being hand in hand is just like perfect. That's awesome. Fuck, great. What's up with baseball? Nothing. It's All-Star break's coming up, right?
Yep.
And then break. When's trade deadline? August or end of the month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, yeah, I think so. I believe so. I don't know anymore.
Dude, the Mets. I don't know what's
Let's
going
talk
on with the
about
Mets, but I just every
Mets
time I see the walk into the deli and I see the paper, it's always the Mets. It's like
Frank,
that. Like, well, I saw a
Frank.
good headline. Good headline. Yeah.
Frank was right.
Also, is Frank the Tank the best talent Barstool has right now?
Probably.
Because like I was thinking about it because I watched the stool scenes or whatever, and I always love seeing Frank just going off. Him, he's like the only one that truly covers sports, and it's like what Barstool Sports embodied back in the day was covering sports. Like what he did with the Patriots and like all that jazz. Like he loves his teams.
Loves them and hates them.
Yeah.
Same time. Frank the Tank. What a legend.
He's the fucking man. He was on the broadcast. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude. He has he's the owner telling him, be nice to my team.
Oh really? I didn't see
you didn't hear that?
No.
It was him and Stu Feiner. So they were out at the game, and Frank was taking a whole bunch of pictures with a whole bunch of people, and then Cohen walks by, and Frank wanted to take a picture with him, and Cohen goes, no.
Oh shit.
He goes, turns around and goes, you be nice to my team, and walks away. Like, that's how much fucking Frank, like, that's awesome, though, like, how much headspace that he has, and like, you gotta respect it, like, an owner actually cares kind of that much.
I respect that. Yeah. He's listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you could tell he's like a fan. You know what I mean? Like most owners look at it as like a asset, owning a team like that, like any sport team really. But so like that guy, he's a fan.
So they were saying, like, I saw on Mookie Betts' podcast, they're like, is Stephen Cohen good or bad for baseball? I'm like, I forget who he was interviewing, but someone broke it down like perfectly. They're like, for the players, he's actually pretty good because he's paying. He's not afraid to pay. He'll go over the luxury tax. He'll do whatever, to field a good team. But he goes, but this team isn't doing well, so it's actually so bad because now these other owners are looking at him like, oh, I don't see, it's not working over here. I don't have to pay these guys. Right. So he's like, it's good for the players right now, but he's like, in the long run, like in the season, he's like, it's not good because now owners aren't going to fucking pay.
Yeah, that makes sense. But how much? But like, he can't control that much. You know what I mean?
No, it just sucks because you want to see a guy that pays the players and fields a great team. It just sucks.
Because like now you have guys. There's have teams in like not the highest populated cities, number one in the divisions.
True.
Like I think
the Reds buzzing.
Yeah, Cincinnati. I was gonna say
Marlins are buzzing.
Pittsburgh, Pirates
are
back.
Orioles are buzzing.
Crazy.
Insane. Good season though.
Yeah, is it?
Got the Seattle Mariners buzzing a little bit.
Oh, let's go. I love when those low market
Rangers.
teams.
Rangers are one of the best teams in baseball.
Damn,
but they
bro.
paid a shit ton for their players though. So
how's the Astros doing?
Good, solid.
Fuck.
They're your boy. Yeah, you're like Jose Altuve. Oh.
Fuck, that was you, bro. That was you in 2018. I don't know about 2017. Like, that was you, bro. That was you, bro.
Jose.
Yo, that dude Jose Altuve fucking sucks. What the fuck did you just say?
I mean, I wasn't wrong. He is a good baseball
We didn't know. We didn't know at the time what was transpiring. We later found out at later date. We didn't know. That's like people saying Jeffrey Epstein was a good person until it came out. Until all that shit came out.
Tough look.
Fuck, man. That it?
Pretty much it. Sports? NFL, DeAndre Hopkins, Dalvin Cook, New England Patriots, ? I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't hate it either.
Titans and Pats are favorites. And Cook, I think Dalvin's going wherever Hopkins goes. So
no way.
Yeah.
Duo tandem? Well, Cook could take a vet in.
Stevenson and Cook in the backfield. Oh my God.
You're cooking. Billy O.B. is going to be cooking.
AFC East is a fucking arms race right now.
Dude.
That'd be awesome.
You know what's sad, though? Is the last year's AFC West.
No.
Are you sure?
No, we think about this.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna paint this picture for you.
Let's see.
AFC West last year, Devontae Adams going to the Raiders. That was the one key offensive move, but it was mostly on the. No, let me finish.
Okay.
It was mostly on the defenses bulked up and paid a lot of money. True. This time in the AFC East, it's the offense bulking up. So
that's true.
We'll see.
True.
We'll see.
True, that's right. You know what? You make a valid point because last year Chargers got all those players on D, Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson, and look how it paid out.
Yeah.
Broncos,
Raiders.
Russell Wilson,
Fucking Raiders got Jones. They got
Jones,
who else they got? They got
Crosby, even though they already had Crosby.
They paid another guy too, but
They had a corner, right?
yeah, they had a corner.
Where did Matt go?
Who?
Khalil Mack.
I think he's still on the Chargers.
I thought he got cut.
Really? I know. I think he's still on the Chargers.
I thought he was a cap casualty.
Look it up.
Pull it up.
On the interweb.
Oh, he is still with the Chargers.
Yep.
Okay, good. Maybe I ever saw a report they're probably going to cut him.
Hey,
Probably-
it's still early though.
Yeah, never know. Never
Training
know.
camp, so
You never know.
mini camps, I should say. But yeah, should be a good season, man.
It'd be a great season.
Hell yeah. Get Kyle's fantasy corner back
Yeah,
for
we
the
get back.
season. He wants to do a fantasy segment.
Let's go.
Boys buzzing. We got an extended league, 10-man league this year.
10-man league. How
Hell
we
yeah.
doing?
Hell yeah.
We got you. We stand ground. We
Yep.
the people.
Our number one fan. Our number one stan.
Yeah, exactly. We do have a stand, people.
Yep.
It's only one for
Yeah,
now.
one.
You can join. It's an open group.
free.
Free to join. You don't have to,
So
have to
join,
subscribe
what is
and pay
it?
$2.
Join my chalkboard and you get all my horrible bets for free before everyone else.
I love how people do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll do it.
My
I'll do
horrible
it.
bets.
Horrible bets.
I took like 2 months off.
Did you?
I think
Lucky there was the sports were down.
the Celtics killed me. I bet on my birthday for them to win,
Oh,
and they
no.
lost. And it killed me, and I go, I can't bet. for a
Delete the
while.
app. Delete the app. Delete till I have a promo.
Heartbreak on my own birthday. I was like, wow.
That sucks.
Oh, dude, I got a fucking giant cyst on my back,
Oh,
and it wasn't going
no.
away. It was like 2 weeks. Oh my god, it fucking hurt so bad. Like I couldn't even move my left arm, so I had to freaking get it like drained. Oh my god, I still have it.
What came out?
It's like a hole in my back.
No way.
Yeah, it's like a hole.
What came out? Just blood?
Oh, blood. Oh, you should have seen the freaking all the
Oh,
they're cleaning up with. It was like
that's like Dr. Pimple
this
Popper.
much like paper towels. I was like, oh my gosh, all blood.
Let's go.
The
You
fuck?
went to the doctor or just your mom did it?
No. So I was in so much pain. So I went to my doctor and they're like, yeah, make an appointment with this guy. And I made an appointment. They're like, August 29th. I'm like, I'm in so much pain. So my mom works, like what she does is like, she used to do overnight nursing, but now she like is still a nurse, but she does more like outpatient care. So
Oh,
she
cool.
works like directly with surgeons. So
Mhm.
she's like, "Can you just like fit my son in?" And the guy was like, "Oh, of course. Yeah,
That's
what is it?
awesome.
Oh, I'll do this." He goes, "Because I'm used to working with old people anyway." So he's like, "Awesome." So like all like
That's
they're
cool.
doing it. They're doing it like fucking all the nurses are in. Like there's like 6 nurses like
Just talk
walking.
to you.
Shit. Like, oh, we came to see the cyst.
Fuck. Was your mom there?
Yeah.
That's right. That's great.
was awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Still have it. Freaking hole in my back.
What they got
Still,
you like?
it's like drains every day. It's so gross.
Oh, you got like antibiotics and shit.
Yeah. Just
Damn,
gauze it
really?
up. Yeah.
Toss it up. Yeah.
Waiting to heal.
Castration.
Because it's like a quarter cut. So it's like,
Right.
like that big of a cut, and because if you stitch it up, like the cyst
Oh, it
would
could pop
go back.
inside.
You know,
Yeah.
it would just fill up back again. So it's like you kind of
Gotcha.
just have to let it naturally heal.
Damn.
Just don't let it get infected. You know,
Yeah. Keep it clean and shit.
fucking awesome. Oh my
Sucks,
god, instant release though. Like they
Probably felt
numbed it
good.
up. They numbed it up, but I just felt like relief. I'm like, oh, I can move my arm without pain.
Oh, damn! It was that bad. Where is it? Like right here?
Yeah, so it was like right there.
Oh, right the pit.
Every time I move my left arm,
Oh, that sucks.
pain.
That's annoying. Like annoying. That's not even like it was like an annoying pain.
Yeah. Oh, freaking! Every time I moved, I was like,
Oh, that sucks.
couldn't. I sleep on my left side too most of the time. I couldn't
Mm.
sleep, so everything was fucked up.
Fucked up sleeping. That's what I felt when I had my hand. I was sleeping on the right side, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
It elevated like this. And like,
So
this
weird.
sucked.
So weird how much like you're used to something, and then just
Right.
throws off your routine a little bit. You're like, oh, what the
And you're
fuck?
like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks, dude. Fucking A. Sucks getting old.
I know.
Right? They're 35, but I'm starting to see it a little bit.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, this is how I feel after I eat a lot of
Can't
sugar.
bounce back. First night of the bachelor party, I woke up in the morning. I'm like, oh, I can't do this again. Fucking yacked in the morning. I'm like,
oh,
all right,
hell yeah. Boot and
we're
rally.
good. So we
Boot
did.
and rally.
So we went out to the bars. We went up there, day drank on the lake, and then we went to the bars. And we went back, and it was beer Olympics the whole next day. So we started off. We did a shotgun start. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? We're all just like, ugh.
Let's
It was
go.
awesome.
Let's go. That's awesome. So you gotta do.
Just rolling.
Roll. Keep on rolling.
Ready to roll. Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Oh, and fucking the best man got a Stuart Finer cameo for Jack.
Oh,
at
that's
the
fucking
party.
sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking
I was
sick.
like, I was watching it like, oh, Nick would be in fucking heaven right
That's
now.
fucking sick. What do
Yeah.
you? I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Probably screaming into the fucking thing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Oh.
That's fucking great. His pool was 89. Not good. Not
Yeah.
good.
Fuck. Too high.
That's the best part. Fuck.
Yeah.
When he says it's fun.
I tried to throw. What was that? I tried to throw ice cubes in.
Ice cubes, yeah. Dude, that electric bill must be so high. He was on KFC radio. He was just so funny, the shit he was saying. Character.
guy.
Dude. So who's at New York left? Like, what's like New York's just dead?
New York's
you
gonna
have
be like
KFC?
KFC, Feidelberg, Little Sass.
Lil Sass stayed. He's not.
No, yeah,
following-
and Roan staying too.
Not KB and Nick are going to Chicago. Right?
Yes.
Damn. Well, Lil Sass and Ronan.
Boy, you
Yeah,
love
boys.
KV, so.
Fucking hate that kid. Fucking hate him. He's not funny. He's just not funny.
Really?
He's that annoying kid at the lunch table that you're just like, dude, just shut up. This just tries to be so cool. You're just like, dude, shut up. Like, you're not cool. Stop being cool.
You hate him so much.
I don't hate him. I just don't know him. But
Yeah.
I just dislike his personality and his character that he tries to play. But Nick, Lil Sass, pretty funny. Although Lil Sass is shit with like the pay raise. It's getting annoying.
Yeah, Little Sass can be.
That shtick. Yeah,
I agree with that.
annoying. Brendan Walker, kind of glad he's out of New York. That dude is also annoying.
Yeah, he can be annoying.
Yeah. Is Kate going?
Who?
It's pretty much like the whole Yak team. Kate?
I don't know. No, I don't know. It's tough. I love how like Caleb just disappeared basically from Barstool and does his own like Sunday.
Genius, dude. That dude. Because
I love those.
Think about it, like kind of did the same thing with that Call Her Daddy, even though it was a different fallout. Not a fallout at all, but like kind of like if you hit that echelon of like viewers and like that shit, you're good, dude. Like kind of that golden ticket.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you could go live in Florida or Tennessee and not show up to the office and
I just love
post
like
this.
he was there forever and he was so funny and it was just like
He's fun.
he was trying so many things that like nothing was really like popping off.
Right.
I'm just like I'm so glad that he just found that one thing that
Yeah.
finally popped off because he's
And
like so.
It's
So
the one thing you didn't think would pop off.
yeah, exactly, and he's like just the way he interviews too. It's just like he's the only one that can like get away.
Who edits that show?
Amazing.
Whoever edits that just like
Yeah.
needs a fucking award. So good.
Just the way that fucking he hired Glenny Balls and then now he has Glenny Balls on
Yeah,
it.
he's got Glenny chilling with him. And Glenny even has that show, which is pretty good. Only show.
Oh yeah,
thing?
the only
show.
It's
Yeah,
all
Only
like
Stands. Oh,
Yeah.
so good, dude.
Yeah.
His episode with Angela White was pretty good.
Angela White.
Yeah, that's what I watched. I like. I've been listening to KFC and Heidelberg. Listen to them quite frequently. What's another one? Oh, I just watched their clips, but they're kind of. I would never expect myself to find them funny. The Out and About podcast. They have some.
Oh, they're pretty funny.
Their clips are pretty funny.
No, they're pretty good.
They're
I like
pretty
Joey.
good.
I like Joey.
Yeah, I like
Even when
Joey.
he was on Jersey Shore for like a couple of times.
A couple of times, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty. He's pretty funny. Him and they kind of just have good chemistry. Though they just bounce off each other. Pretty could I've never thought I'd listen to the show like that. Obviously, part of my take. Great show.
Sure.
And then that's pretty much what I got. Let's good. Everything else, I kind of. Oh, Pat Bev. That's pretty good.
That'll be good that he went to Philly, though, him and Roan, because Roan's a Philly fan, so that'll be interesting.
He signed with Philly? I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So that'll be
shit.
cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's going to be dope.
He was close to signing with the Celtics.
I know. Because I saw a report over the weekend. It was down to Sixers, Celtics, and I think Chicago, maybe?
The Celtics told him, basically, just wait until we sign, like, what we figure out what we do with Williams and then Brown and then you. And then he was like, all right, I'm not waiting.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Respect.
Yeah. Damn. That should be good now. But I like listening to that podcast too.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That should be good now. Exactly what you said. I didn't even think of that.
I like JJ Redick's podcast. You ever listen to this?
Yeah.
He's
good. He's good.
I like JJ Redick.
So is he affiliated with ESPN or is he ESPN?
The Ringer. So Bill Simmons' company.
Oh shit! I'm surprised ESPN lets him do that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Especially with Bill Simmons versus ESPN.
But I think the Ringer might be a sub thing of ESPN too, so I don't really
know. Ringer is Spotify. So Spotify
okay.
started their own like podcast networking app.
Yep.
And then so they're affiliated with Spotify.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably is owned by Disney eventually.
Brother, is that the pod?
I think that might be the pod. I got nothing else. You got anything else?
No.
Sweet.
I got nothing, brother. Good pod. Don't
Great
remember
pod.
a single thing we talked about, but it was a good pod.
Yeah. We just floating. That's when you know it's good. That's when you know
P&Ns.
I was just flown.
25.
25.
We're out. Road to 100. 75 more, and we might be done. So start watching.
Start watching ASAP.
Bye.
Peace.
Love you guys.